Hey everybody, this is Timmy here with a quick little health update. Hopefully this won't go too long. I just want to give everybody kind of a general update. Overall, my cognitive function is definitely still trending downward. I'm considerably less functional than I was when we first started to notice this. And believe it or not, that's already been 3 years. It was late 2021 when I was really struggling, and early 22 when I went and got some testing done, and a good neuropsychologist was able to give us information that there was something going on with my brain, and we ended up finding out about 6 or 8 months ago that it was definitely Alzheimer's. I've got a lot of amyloid plaques in my brain, but my functioning is struggling. I fight more with words. I struggle with a lot of stuff. I have a little difficulty sometimes with emotional regulation. But it is what it is, So Lefty and Michael and I are all good. I mean, I'm not circling the drain or anything, but I am struggling and really not functioning at a great level. So my brain is definitely continuing to trend downward. But I want to tell everybody about this new treatment. When we went to go see the neurologist in April, he mentioned this new treatment. It was called Leqembi. The name will be in the description, Leqembi. And what it does, what it reportedly did, and what he said in April, was about 27% slowdown in the progression of the disease. With what goes on in your brain, right? The amyloid plaques build up, and it chokes out, and these tangles, these other proteins that build up in there will choke out your brain. So whatever has died in my brain is gone. Nothing brings that back. So nothing's going to reverse anything. But what he told us in April was it slowed it down by about 27%. And he was pretty chill, low-key, very objective. It didn't sound super fantastic. To be perfectly honest, if you were to think about it for a minute, if your brain became cloudy, more confused, you had trouble thinking and speaking and functioning, ask yourself, would you want to prolong that? My initial response was no, I don't want to spend more time in a compromised state. And he was not, overly aggressive or enthusiastic about the treatment either. It was just like, this is the first thing we've had, so I want to tell you about it, and you'd be a decent candidate for it. But the thing about Leqembi, the major side effect is that it causes brain bleeds, which of course is something one would not want going on in one's brain. You don't want to be bleeding up there. It's definitely not a good thing, right? But and that's just something that's baked into the pie, which is okay. You can sort of live with that. Also, it's like an infusion. So if you do it, you have to go every 2 weeks, sit in a chair, small scale kind of thing, similar to like dialysis. But Lefty and I talked about it. It wasn't like anything earth-shattering. And I told a few other people, and certainly a lot of the New York peeps. I know I talked to the guys about this a lot in June because we had seen the doc, and I was like, yeah. However, we had a follow-up appointment 90 days later. The same doctor. Now when we go in, the doctor is like practically putting us in a headlock, telling us, oh, yeah, it's like now it's like 40%. It's a 40% slowdown, and they were reporting some better neuronal function. But, I mean, he really, really was almost suspiciously enthusiastic now. So it goes from being objective, and he's like, really. So Lefty and I left, and we're a little bit put off, but we checked, and some of these things, it's now in its third year, and I did find some data that said that, yeah, they're reporting about 40%. People report improved neuronal function, so I kind of went, okay, well, that he was really much more insistent. Lefty and I talked about it, did some more research. We talked to some friends and family. So, okay, we'll give it a shot. But, however, they never got back to me, right? This was in August. So, he said, if you want to do this, reach out to me, let me know. I called him, couldn't get through. I emailed him, I didn't hear back. I actually wrote a little letter and mailed it to him. Still didn't hear back. So I called the office, when can I get in? In August, the closest appointment that I could get was November 22nd, which is still almost a month out. So it'll take almost 3 months to get to talk to him, and then we'll see where it is from there. So we'll know in a few weeks what's going on. But I just have to be honest, too, if we get to November 22nd, and he says, yeah, we'll get you in. It's going to take another, 2 or 3 months to get you started. I don't think I'm going to do it at that point, because now I'll be 5 months burned And at the rate that I'm going, in 3 years, I was hoping this thing might give me, an extra 6 months of clarity or better functioning. And that in itself is a maybe. It's also a maybe that maybe my brain bleeds, or maybe this infusion has other side effects. So their response back to us and sort of this sort of lack of empathy also factors in. We figured we'll get back. He asked me to get back to him, figured they'd get me in. You tell him you want to do this thing, and then you don't hear anything. And the appointment is still over 3 weeks out. So I don't want to dilute anybody or overbill or underbill what's going on. But it's a decent possible treatment that might help, and we'll see what happens when we go in. November 22nd is the date of the appointment, so we will do another update, even if it's just quick. I'll let you know what happens on the appointment. But this is already getting kind of long. It's almost at 6 minutes. But again, overall, I'm doing okay. Lefty's doing okay. I'm still disc golfing. I'm playing a little poker. I can't play much, but I played a couple of weeks ago, and if I plan it right and keep it simple, I can do some things, just not a lot of variations in poker. But so I'm staying busy, reading, doing my thing, doing my Shakespeare, geeking out, and doing a lot of stuff, and staying busy and seeing friends and family. So again, I'm doing great. I love all you guys. I appreciate all the support. We're gonna fight the good fight as long as it's reasonable. But I just want to give everybody that quick update. So if you want to do a little research on Leqembi, you can check it out, see what the side effects are, etc., etc. But that's it for now. Tomorrow is election day, so please get out and vote. I love all you guys, regardless of whatever your politics is. Remember, we're all part of the same country. There is no them. There's only us. If you're looking at people, talking to people, don't think of it as a faceless person. Think about your friends, your family. They're people you can work with, okay? All good people can always function in a society. It requires cooperation. It requires a lot of negotiation and a lot of frustration. So let's all keep our stuff chill. Let's remember who we are, and let's treat each other kindly. So I love you guys. Have a good night, and we'll give you another update soon. Bye.